What's his nickname, B?
I don't know,
No, he ain't got
man.
no nickname, B. I
I
don't
don't
know,
know,
man.
man.
I don't know. I'm just gonna call him the silent assassin, man. Ramses, where you at, man? Ramses, come have a seat, Ramses, come have a seat, man. Come have a seat, no. Ramses in the building. Ramses. Oh man, greatly appreciate it. Have a seat, Ramses. Yo, somebody get that charger block out the seat. What's going on? What folks got charger blocks in the seat? All that, man. They're doing the most right now. They're doing the most right now. Ramses in the building.
Hey,
What's going on, Ramses?
nothing much. I'm just glad to be here.
Oh man, we glad to have you, bro. You know we glad to have you. Where's Teron at? Teron's not here. Teron, okay, he outside. He doing what he do, man. But shouts out to you, man. We greatly appreciate you coming out, man. We definitely had a ball, man. But yeah, some individuals told me we got to get right into the meat and potatoes when it comes down to you, man.
Yeah,
October 4th, Halloween Havoc,
yeah,
Ramses versus Baby Girl.
yeah.
Ramses Baby Girl takes the victory 2-1. How do you feel about that?
Well, I actually feel okay about it since she was such an amazing producer. I think I brought a lot of heat to the table, but I think she just outbested me that day. Um, and I think, if I put in a little bit more reps, I could definitely get an edge on her. But she won that day and fair and square, and that's that.
Yeah, now coming into the battle, right? Now coming to the battle. Now that first, I got questions for you. I need to know that first beat you played.
Yeah.
How did you feel that beat was gonna go across with the
I
crowd?
thought it was gonna be a curveball because I heard she did a lot of switch ups, so I wanted to do something very consistent. And I know that first beat wasn't as strong; it wasn't my strongest one, so I wanted to leave with something weak and just see like where the crowd was. And but I liked it. It was a Faye Webster flip, you know, but it was it was a weaker one, so I knew I wasn't going to win that round. But I knew I had the stronger one in the tuck, and maybe I could eke out two victories in the back half.
Oh, okay. Cause I was wondering. I'm like, oh goodness, man. Cause I'm like, if Ramsey's coming out, I'm like, yo, he coming out against Baby Girl. I'm like, this don't. Like, was he testing the waters? Like, so I'm glad that you said that because we all was thinking, like, was he testing the waters? Because as we all sit in the crowd, like, we all sitting there and it's like, this beat got this build up,
Yeah, yeah.
but it just has this, like you said, this consistency. And it's like, okay, all right, all right, Ramses, let's go.
Yeah,
All right, Ramses, let's go.
yeah.
30 seconds. Okay, Ramses, he gonna hit her with it. He gonna hit her with it. And then it just had the same consistency
Yeah.
with it. So it was like, oh. And then she came in and then basically edged that first round. So then now when you came back in the second round.
Yeah.
Now when you came back in that second round, what was your thoughts when you came back that second round?
I knew I had a strong beat. I didn't want to lose two rounds in a row because then I would have been out. And I knew that my strongest one was that beat. That was my strongest beat. I worked the longest. It was. You should have heard the first versions of that. Well, it wasn't that great, but I knew I had something. And so that was my strongest beat. So I knew if I came out with the second one, I might have a chance to win that round.
Yeah.
And so, I played it. People were feeling it, and I happened to win that round. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you noticed something in regards to that, but did you notice that there was a lot of individuals that basically she had in regards to her support system in the crowd? Did that, you know what I mean, kind of?
That's the thing is I'm a person who tries really hard to bring out a crowd but never can. And really I wish I did have that support, but I don't. But her having that in the crowd, just says I think a testament to like how good she is and the cachet she's brought over the years. I don't know if cachet is the right word, but the amount of being out there outside a lot and bringing in the people to know I have heat, and that's she built that. She has a strong social media presence. She has a strong in the beats to match.
Now, with that being said, do you feel good about yourself considering the fact that you were able to overcome in that second round? because it was, I mean, we could say it was. We're not gonna say like a bias, but she did have that particular social media presence. She did have that particular aura, and she did have that particular vibe. Whereas if individuals were coming in for her, basically she was the what we would say, quote unquote, the draw
Yeah.
for that particular battle.
Yeah.
You come in that second round and you take over that with a pretty much mediocre first round. Do you feel like that was good on your part because you was able to win the crowd over?
Yeah.
Even though you probably won some of her fans.
Yeah.
In that particular round. So how do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I feel like if I keep, like, I loved her third beat, but I think if I keep working and like paying attention to the crowd, paying attention to what makes the crowd move, I think I can be a better producer and possibly win the next time, and keep winning, keep that winning streak up. But it's all about that day was just that day. It's like sometimes the thing about it is that the great thing about Beat Backpack Mafia is that just getting your beats out there is a win. So that's how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Prior to the battle, I had the opportunity to meet you with basically the legendary L Biz. He's sitting all in, all in the same particular cipher, with all in the same circumference and so forth.
Yeah.
And he had a few questions for you in regards to what you were looking to do in regards to your production and how, the Backpack Mafia can help you in regards to not just making the beats and coming out for, Backpack Mafia, but other things that you want to do just like collectively on your own as far as like being a producer. So did you have any of those particular things, or do you know any of the particular things that you would like to do?
I would like to work with more artists, but right now I'm kind of focusing on other things. But like right now I send beats to local artists. Like I sent beats to Bumble, he's outside. I sent beats to just local artists, Jezeb, things like that, Operation Infinity. Shout out Operation Infinity. But I would like to work with bigger artists eventually. But right now I'm kind of changing my focus, and because I really kind of want to go back to school and get a master's degree, but that's just a dream that I have, and I don't know if there's only so much time in the day.
Yeah, you can make it happen. You can make it happen. No side to that. Master's degree, that's something that you're willing to do. And you got your passion, which is music as well.
Yeah.
Is you looking to get the master's degree in music, or is it outside of music?
I got a bachelor's degree in applied mathematics, so I'd be going back for pure mathematics.
Okay.
But I know that's kind of a pivot, but it's just something that I gotta do. It's a big chip on my shoulder.
Yeah, me personally, I feel like you should get the chip off and may incorporate in regards to the beats.
Yeah.
Numbers and beats kind of go together at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, sometimes it's good to sometimes it's good to have another vessel outside of production.
Yeah.
That you devote your energy towards, because sometimes, getting in that studio and getting those zones, you kind of like drawing yourself out, whereas if it's like,
Yeah.
you're constantly hearing the same thing. So if you have another element to focus your time and energy on, sometimes when you come back, it's good to take a break from certain things.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna speak on nothing like that. But it was definitely a pleasure to have you coming out for the Backpack Mafia in regards to the battle and so on and so forth. We definitely gonna be looking out. We're trying to get individuals like Chuck Chan together, you together. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if y'all can collaborate, y'all can come together. You see what I'm saying? He working with an artist, he may not have something that the artist is looking for. You know what I'm saying? He may say, I was with the guy Ramses. Hey Ramses, you see what I'm saying? Hey Ramses, I got a guy here. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, the individuals all together and always constantly working and got something together can help each other, so we can direct each other or direct individuals in the right direction.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because like, why would I be directing you towards producers if you're not trying to look to sharpen your craft and production and you trying to get some artists? If I can direct you towards some artists that's willing to work with you and willing to do some good things in regards to production and they stay busy, that's which direction I'd rather push you towards. In the way, hey, I heard you was trying to make an album or something. Yeah, well, he got this, he got that. Only one B. It's a plethora of individuals with a plethora of different styles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just abundance of everything, and it's all about whether the individual is willing to work.
Yeah.
Now, once you find individuals that's willing to work, it's going to work. Because everybody going to move, the change is going to work. You see what I'm saying? Because you never know. Because your thoughts is different from Chuck Chan's thoughts. You see what I'm saying? To have Chuck Chan you, Tamron, Ditto, all in the same particular area to chop it up and do what y'all do is definitely dynamic. So that's definitely what we're gonna be looking at to get into. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we had Nam Matungo. He was in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, actually, you know what? Since I got you here, what is your take on the event, man?
On Backpack Mafia?
Yeah, well, I want to know how did you feel about the whole event? I want to know how you felt about some of these battles.
Oh, I thought I'm. When I heard Soundcheck, well, I heard Soundcheck, Ansem on the track, the other guy, I can't remember his name, but they were amazing. I was like,
Stacks?
yeah, I was like, wow, these are like, you can feel the, not age, but the wisdom in their beats, I think. A certain amount of wisdom in their beats. And, Nam is in the chat, I'm actually kind of a fan of Nam. I think he gets
Saying that a lot. You might have to battle him one day.
yeah, but it'd be a pleasure. But it's the funny thing is like Imperative, had, Imperative brought a lot with the promotion and things like that. I've never heard of Imperative before, but when he played certain beats, I just knew Nam would win, and that I'm just after when he did the flip, I just knew, okay, the flip wasn't. I could do it better. I could do a better flip, but I don't want to be contentious. But
So, listen, you're welcome to talk how you feel. Say how you feel.
Okay.
If you felt like you could have made a better beat, you could have made a better beat. Hey, he didn't come out swinging that night. That's what happens sometimes. You know what I mean? Because as you can see, the third beat. How you felt about the third beat, though?
The third beat he should have played. He should have played that first. He probably would have won the first round. Yeah. That's how I felt about that third beat. Yeah, he would if he played that, he might have beat Nam in the first round. Yeah.
Now, we had Short Moscato and we had 90 Degrees. 90 Degrees was a feeling. What you feel about that one?
Ooh. I know Short Moscato. Well, the thing about it is that there was another person who was supposed to battle Short Moscato. 90 Degrees is a veteran, and I know Short Moscato's kind of new. He was a rapper, but he's kind of new to making beats, I think. And I knew 90 Degrees had that, so 90 Degrees is a veteran. You can feel it. You can feel it in the beats, yeah.
Like, man, you all right, but you got to go against 90. I don't think that's going to work out for you. I think you're going to have a couple missed shots, man.
Yeah.
But shouts out to Short Moscato. Shouts out to 90 Degrees. 90 Degrees always puts on.
Yeah.
But 90 Degrees, he didn't come normally turning knobs this time. That was kind of different for 90 Degrees. He normally come turning knobs.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it, and I didn't say this in the earlier part of the interview, but if you didn't, sometimes you got to improvise. I don't know what his situation was. Maybe he was really busy that particular week. And he just decided to play beats. They were still fire, and he still won the battle. You don't always have to be flashy and turn the knobs to win a battle.
Okay, I understand that. Now we had Carolina Blue and Dugsman. How did you feel about that?
Was that the last battle?
Yeah, that was the last battle.
I wasn't there for the last battle. Sorry about that. I was just so tired. May I explain my schedule?
No explanation. You wasn't there. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Life be life, and you was there for majority of the battles. We respect the fact that you came out for majority of the battles.
Yeah.
And once again, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got things you got to do.
Yeah.
You got things you got to handle the next morning. So, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I mean? You didn't, I'll put it to you like this. It was well deserved, but it was underwhelming, I would say.
Okay.
Because I feel like individuals could have really put forth a bigger effort. I think they put on the show. They put the show on that they were supposed to, but but I think I was expecting these big fireworks.
Yeah.
And they just put the show on. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like one of those. Salute to both of them. What they did put out was definitely dope. I'm not saying it wasn't that, but it's when you have an expectation or something, and it don't meet that expectation, it's good, but it don't meet the first time, then it's crazy. But yeah, we're going to get into your set real quick so we can wrap this up. Shouts out to you, Ramsey. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
Ramsey's about to drop his 15-minute real set real quick, so y'all get a taste of what Ramsey's be doing out here. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to the Backpack Mafia. Hashtag BPM716. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Camp Bailey is in the building. Yeah. Let's get him tagged in. Let's get him tagged in.
Just a regular ox, just a regular.
Yeah, let's get him tapped in. Let's get him tapped in.
Try not to break up.
All right. Word.
You are good. Back in 2 years, that's a great thing. So,
Are we still recording or?
it's good.
Yeah, but everything on me right now. I'm about to say you can leave it on me right now until you get his work done.
Interviews is cool, but they can't have the music loud after 9 o'clock. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
it is.
Okay, cool.
After what time?
After
After
9.
9.
Oh, okay.
So you might want to do all the
Interview.
sets
Yeah,
now.
yeah, okay.
Before,
We
you
never
feel
said
what I'm
that.
saying?
We gotta know this is information we need to know.
And I told you that before.
Oh, I didn't know that. I probably forgot. I probably
that was the
forgot.
whole thing about the 9 o'clock cutoff. I don't be
Yeah.
trying to be on shit. I'm just like, I know
Okay, cool.
they shit is
cool.
like that. So
Okay, yeah, okay.
unless we schedule, unless you want to do it earlier,
No, we could just do the sets first and then we could do the interviews. You don't really, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, the interviews ain't gonna be live. But
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, basically,
Yeah,
we could do
so
the
who else
we could do the
is
set
left?
and then we go to interview. It don't really, you know what I mean? John Arthur. John Arthur. John Arthur. John Arthur. Oh,
You have good kung fu.
yeah, right? You done? You done? You good?
Yeah.
You good? Shouts out to Reggie. Shouts out to Reggie. Can I get the camera back on me? Can I get the camera back on me, please? Can I get the, oh my goodness, that was crazy. Okay, yeah, guys, I need you to hit the top button too. Top button real quick. Top button real quick. Yep, here again. Yep, couple times. Boop. Keep getting it. Yep. Hold on, matter of fact. Let me see real quick. Oh, bop, bop, bam. There we go. All right, turn. Can you get a little this way? We get Taylor.
Oh, snap. Oh,
get down
snap.
real quick. Little down this way. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Shouts out to Ramses. Ramses was definitely in the building, as y'all can
Okay.
see. Ramses got that heat.
The
It's
young
gonna be
Padawan
dropping.
over
Yeah,
there.
it's gonna be dropping. It's going down, man. Oh, that last one he just dropped was crazy, man. Crazy. It's gonna be up. Y'all definitely
He
gonna
has
wanna
good
work
kung
with
fu.
it. Yeah, he got sensei. Real quick, since we got the table in the building, we got the table in the building.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It ain't never really no surprise. When they put the table being in the building.
I know they about
Definitely.
tired of me.
Yeah, listen, man. It is what it is at the end of the day. You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with it. Hey, it is what it is at the end of
It's
the day. You're
fee
just
fault.
gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, it's fee fault. We're blaming everything on fee. It's all fee fault. It's all fault. We blaming fee. Fee is the mastermind behind all this nonsense. We ain't dealing with it. Yeah, there you go right there. Fee is in the building. Fee is in the building.
Surprise guest, and I say this feet fuck because I'm everywhere.
Exactly. What up?
Are you recording already? My bad.
Yeah, we still go. We just got Ramsey said
said-
just finished up. What up?
Was he gonna play? Was
Who?
I don't know.
Tam playing?
No, he ain't bring nothing to play, but he can
okay.
plug his phone up if he want to.
Oh yeah. I
know.
was just gonna say they say you can go to 9:30, but just as long as the music is.
Okay,
Like-
cool. I mean,
like
all right,
shit.
cool. Well, yeah, we can get a couple
I'm just gonna talk. Who's out there?
fans Ferrari out there, all that. They out there. Y'all more than welcome to join our live discussion because we about to get right into some live discussion right now since we had the sessions. We got to
October
9:30.
19th.
Yeah, well, we got October 19th to talk about. We got October 30th, the Halloween going down.
Yep.
Y'all some busy individuals, man. Y'all busy as hell. Y'all busier than the motherfucker, man. What's going down, man? Shouts out to Chuck Chan, man. Shouts out to Ramses. Yeah, shouts out to Sessions, man. We gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it pushing, man. We outside for real. We not playing with y'all. Y'all gonna realize that the producers is gonna do this, man. We gonna be about to be on a whole nother level. So I hope y'all joining in. You know what I'm saying? It's like Frank White. You're all welcome. You're all welcome.
I want in, man.
Yeah. And the beats get played in the park, we want in.
If
You know what I'm saying?
there's an aux cord to be plugged in, I want in.
Exactly. Think you doing a DJ? You think you partying somewhere? No, you're not partying here.
Out here, well, you know.
Everybody starve. Where everybody starve. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, matter of fact, could you do me a favor? Go see what Fans Ferrari got going on. See what Fans Ferrari trying to do. He out there chopping it up. See, he's trying to get out here and get a set in real quick. Yeah.
So I thought you had a third. I thought it was him.
I'm just saying. I was gonna run what I was gonna run. Then yeah, we was just going.
I ain't see no pocket machine on there.
Oh, man.
Got some shit with you or
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fence said he got something to share. We ain't gonna hold up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You
exactly.
use your very own aux cord.
Exactly, huh, man?
Just call me, nigga. I was having a great time with the homies.
Huh, man? That's what it's all about. It's all about having a good time with the homies, for sure.
Y'all want to hear music first, or should I talk first?
Yeah, just run the music real quick, cause they got a deadline of the music, so.